we definitely don't want to cut this poison ivy with this chainsaw. If we did, it would sling it all over us and we would be infected all over our face, eyes, and everywhere else. But stay tuned. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to get rid of this poison ivy. We've got poison ivy everywhere, and we're going to look at the difference between poison ivy and Virginia creep. One thing you can remember, leaves of 3, if you see these 3 leaves, and always the center one is always the longer one, leaves of 3, you need to flee. But leaves of 5, you stay alive. Leaves of 5 is Virginia creep. Leaves of 3 are poison ivy. You know, poison ivy puts off a poisonous oil that gets on your skin, and for some people, it really irritates their skin. What we're going to take a look at today is, you can see this vine. This vine here is about a 1/4 inch and runs all the way up, and it's got limbs coming off of it. And you really want to be careful, friends, when you're touching this or you're around this, whether you get it on your clothes or your skin. It can irritate you and drive you crazy. Let's take a look at this real quick. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove, as you can see here, I am going to remove this, and it goes all the way to the ground. It grows up, and as you can see, more shoots come off of it all the way around. And you can see it still follows this same leaves of 3. And one thing about poison ivy, as you can see right there, generally the center one is always the longer vine. And as you can see, it is growing all over this tree, this big cedar tree here. And so we're gonna try to kill it, and we're gonna take it apart right here, and I'm gonna take it down right here. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you got gloves on. You can wear eye protection. I'll go ahead and put my sunglasses on here. Kind of keeps that stuff out of my eyes, and you really don't want to get that in your eyes. And so I'm going to come through here, and I'm just going to go ahead and, without trying to damage the tree, I'm going to go ahead and cut that right there. And as you can see, I have separated it. It really doesn't grow into the tree. It basically just attaches itself. This has got little hairs on it, and they kind of just ingrain themselves in the bark. But I have separated this right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Craftsman electric snips here, and I'm just going to throw this down on the ground, and then we will remove it. Now these are nice little tools here. I'll do a review for you on this later, and have this in the links where you can pick this up. But this saves you a lot of work, because you can work this underneath there, and it just separated that. So let me go up a little bit. Okay. Now I have snipped this in several places. Now we'll just work our way around this tree. I'm going to be very careful. Now this is not poison ivy, but I'm going to go ahead and take this out and get it out of our way. Cut that off. And you want to be very careful with the bark and stuff of that nature. It has poison ivy all over it. So what we'll do is we'll just come in here. We'll just pry this out. I'm going to go ahead and go on down the ground. Now I'll take the machete here. And I'm just going to pry this off in different places. Now if you take a look here, you can see how this runs all the way down to the ground. Now I have it severed right here. I will come back in here and I will cut it off at the ground and kill this vine. But here's what I'm also going to do. I've got some poison for poison ivy that I'm going to brush on here after I cut it loose, and that will take care of that. Now if we walk around this tree, we want to be careful not to get into that poison ivy right there. You can see where it's growing up all the way around. So if we follow this poison ivy here, you can see that it's growing up kind of like an old grapevine. It grows down in the ground. So we want to take that out as well. Look at all those ants coming up this tree. Here's another one. Now you see that there? Now we've changed over. See these 5? Leaves of 5 stay alive. This right here is called Virginia creep. This right here is also Virginia creep, as you can tell. Right here, leaves of 3, you need to flee. Now, I've touched that, and I'll get rid of these gloves in a minute. This right here is poison ivy. The center one here is longer than the rest. So if we go on back down here and we take another look, as you can tell, that's poison ivy right there. See how much longer this front one is? And I don't want you to confuse it with Virginia creep. So if we look here at Virginia creep, we have 5 leaves. Poison ivy has 3 leaves. So you definitely do not want to mess with this poison ivy. So leaves of 3, you better flee. But leaves of 5, you stay alive. So this is non-poisonous here. This right here is poison ivy, and you definitely want to stay away from this. It's highly toxic. Okay, I'm just gonna work this in there. There, I've got it cut. I'm gonna go all the way to the ground as far as I can go. I've cut that away. I'm gonna pry this out, away from the tree now. There we go. Now I have this exposed down here on the ground. Now I've got my spray here. I am going to spray this poison ivy. I'm going to soak it, and that will kill that poison ivy right there and kill it in the ground as well. So this is all disconnected, so this will all die out right here. And as we work our way around, now this stuff is non-toxic right here that I'm using. It's non-toxic to the trees themselves, but it definitely kills poison ivy. Some of you may ask, well, couldn't you put it in a pile and burn it? The answer is yes, you could. But what happens is when the smoke burns, it also gets all that oil inside the smoke, and when you breathe it in, it's toxic to the inside of your body, and if you're allergic, it can affect you in very severe ways. Also, for those that are allergic, even if they stay away from and don't touch this, if the smoke drifts in their direction and they breathe it in, it can cause some dire consequences for them. So we want to make sure we take care of it properly. I don't ever recommend burning it. I recommend just putting it down and spraying it, leaving it alone, or put it in a sack and dispose of it properly where no one who's allergic can get to it. So remember, friends, leaves of 3, you better flee. But leaves of 5, you stay alive. This is Virginia creep. This is the bad stuff. This is poison ivy. Hey, I appreciate you today. I appreciate you for joining us, hanging with us just here for a little bit. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this out with your friends. Hey, and don't forget about that giveaway that we're giving away here the first week in June. Go back and watch the last 2 or 3 videos and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, I appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. And remember, love God and love your neighbor. As we can see this stuff here growing, this is Virginia creep. Leaves of 5, stay alive. This silo has Virginia creep all over it. But don't let that fool you, because when you get down to here, this is poison ivy. So right now, if you look, we are standing in, there's Virginia creep and poison ivy right beside it. So you always want to be careful. Just because you see leaves of 5 doesn't mean there's not leaves of 3 that are close by.